So we're back again. Another little weekend roundup. Welcome back, Rants. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. I'm cool. Another hard watch yesterday in the Arsenal game. I watched the United game. I watched your watch along. Your watch along was more entertaining, bruv.
Yeah,
it's mad, but it's a mental one, and this is why this show will pop off on both channels as well, because we're both crap, aren't we? Both our teams are trying to out banter each other every week.
it's true, man. My game was a horrible game. You know what I mean? Your one was, bruv. For a neutral, it wasn't too bad, but as an Arsenal fan, you lot must have been feeling sick, man. I'm telling you.
I swear, right? When the crossbar and the post are man of the match, you know you've got issues, bruv. Like, seriously. Like, it's mad. But to be fair, Leno as well. But I mean, if they had their shooting boots on yesterday, it's not even an exaggeration. That could have been 6. Yeah. People are scapegoating Pepe, and we'll come to that in a bit. But people are just out here saying, "Oh, well, that's why we lost the game," and this and that. Well, they battered us before we got set. We had 2 shots on target yesterday. You know, 2. Yeah. It's mad. And like, I think I see a stat today that we've had more shots conceded against us than we've had shots this season.
And yeah, but that's not surprising because you've got such a defensive style of play in it. So you invite pressure on. So that makes sense.
Yeah, but that's all well and good. Yeah. If you're counter-attacking. And I want to start off talking about the Tottenham game, right? Because obviously Jose, you know him from experience being the manager of United for a while. But if Arsenal are going to play this counter-attacking, sit back, suck them in and spring an attack, you have to have a manager that can do it properly and assemble a formation that can do it properly. And that's why I wanted to start with the Tottenham game, because when I looked at that game, I thought, right, okay, Jose's the master in big games. He will just do whatever it takes to get that point, get that 3 points. But when I watched them at the weekend, even though they got dominated in possession, Man City could have played for 2 weeks, bro. They weren't ever going to score a goal. And when you see the counter-attacking that they did, I just looked at it and I just thought, you know what? He's actually going to do bits with it. I'm fuming he's their manager, bro. I can't lie. What did you make of that game?
Bruv, it was mad because I was tweeting at the time and Tottenham were, I think, 1-0 down, but City were on top of them, all over them. And I was like, listen, Jose will be super comfortable with this because he loves it, bro. He loves it. This is what he wants, yeah? You see, Man City, the more they push you back, the higher they push their centre-backs forward, and then you just hit them with that straight ball over the top, bro. City are so easy to play against, bro, if you've got the right personnel. You just need to be clinical because City will always give you a chance, bro. And Tottenham, they've got top quality forwards, bro. You know what I mean? So it was always going to be 1 shot, 1 kill, and that's what happened.
And then, do you know what I think the masterstroke is? I tweeted this after the game, and I think the masterstroke he's done since he's been at Tottenham is he's realised, as great as Harry Kane is, I really rate Kane. I think he's quality, but as great as he is, his footballing brain is immense. Yeah, and what he's done is he's took him away from being in and around that penalty box and dropped him in as a number 10.
Yeah,
even though he's
getting involved
striker, he plays as a number 10. And when he's got the ball and he's got the physicality, he can run at people. Even though he's not very quick, he can hold them off. And when he's got runners like Son, Bergwijn, Bale, they're going to score a lot of goals this season. And for me, that's why they're title challengers this season, because putting him in that, you're the linchpin in that midfield now, even though you're the striker. He's going to smash it this season. I'm fuming, bro.
Kane's playing a lot deeper as the pivot, and allowing the pace to kind of run off him, innit? And that's why he's getting so many. Assists as well. So it's good to see Harry Kane doing that, because I always said, his football IQ has always been underrated because he scores so many goals. People look at him as an out-and-out number 9, but actually, like, he's got more to his game, bro. He can pass. Do you know what I mean? He reads the game well. I think, man.
No, it's true, man.
I like Harry Kane, man. I think he's a top player, and I think you're seeing another side to his game now, innit? In this new system.
And it's mad as well. I mean, the level. I mean, like you said, when they went 1-0 up Tottenham, that was perfect. They got that goal quick. And that's what he thrives on, Jose. It's like, we've got the lead now. Now we can just put everyone behind the ball. We've got the quality going forward, and that's why it frustrates me when I look at what they're doing. Albeit, like if you write down on paper Son, Kane, and Bergwijn, and then you go Pepe, Aubameyang, Saka as a free, for example. People that say Saka's better than Bergwijn, well, that's debatable. Yeah, that's debatable. Bergwijn's a good player as well, but Saka, okay, maybe edges it. Kane and Aubameyang, there's always that debate. They're both relentless when they're in and around the penalty box. Yeah, and then you've got Son and Pepe. Well, that's a non-starter. Son's miles clear. Yeah, but when you look at that three of each team, there's quality in both teams, and that's why I get riled doing it. It's literally like I think Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang's had less shots this season than in the start of this season than he's ever had in his career. I mean, that's just embarrassing. I mean, I don't know whether the wages that he's on now has played a part. I don't know whether it's the system, but I just look at it and I think for everything that our fan base didn't want Jose for, we've now got in Arteta. Yeah, they're playing how we thought Arteta was going to play, and they're playing how we thought Jose was going to play. Yeah,
it's mad because Tottenham. I hear what you're saying, but that's kind of how I feel, isn't it? We got Oli, and we thought, yeah, he's going to play this attacking football, but bruv, he's more defensive than Jose. So it is what it is. Like it's just one of them things where these men are just politicians. They know what to say, bro. I can't lie. I didn't expect Arteta to be playing as defensively as he is, but I don't know if that's just down to him not trusting the players he's got. Do you know what I mean? And I think it could well be that, unless he's trying to be the next Diego Simeone, and I've got him completely wrong.
Well, the thing is, he's even admitted himself out of his own mouth that this isn't the way he wants to play football. This isn't him. This is something he might just have to do for the foreseeable. But yeah, it does make you laugh because, like I've said this many times, right? We've got an 11 there that can go out and attack. Yeah, but he ain't playing that 11. You know, Pepe. I want to come on to Pepe. Pepe yesterday has been made the scapegoat, right? Because he invited the guy. Me personally, he's an idiot for doing that, and I think he's done at this club now. I love Pepe. I think Pepe's quality, but it must be frustrating when you play a game, you score, you get dropped. You play a game, you score, you get dropped. I'm kind of on the fence with this. I think he probably just thought, you know what? Fuck this, man. I've had enough. Obviously
I think he lost his head for sure. He lost his head with a headbutt, and usually that comes from frustration from somewhere else. He's probably just frustrated that things aren't going his way on the pitch, probably off the pitch. He come out, was it last week, saying he's not happy with his role and his lack of playing time, and then he's probably playing and then not playing well, frustrated, headbutts the guy, bro. Do you know what I mean? I think that it all kind of just comes together, innit?
Yeah, no, you're right. And the thing is, the way he walked off the pitch, bruv, like he didn't give a toss. Literally, just strolling off, like, yeah, what? He knew he was done. He knows he's done. And the thing for me is, at the end of the game, like obviously, like people are coming out saying, "Oh, it was a good performance in the end when you're down to 10 men." For me, it weren't. It was shocking. It's a promoted team. I don't care how good a manager they've got, how good their players. They have just been promoted. We should be going there and slapping them about. And when the manager came out afterwards and said it's unacceptable, for me personally, I don't want to get your thoughts on this. Do you think when he came out and said it's unacceptable and he was fuming, he was spitting, bruv, yeah? Do you think that that's kind of outed Pepe a little bit, and you think he maybe should have done it a different way? Because I do. I think he should have just said, look, we're going to deal with that internally. But he didn't do that. He kind of just...
He threw Pepe under the bus, innit? Like, and for me, when you throw a player under the bus like that, that tells me that Arteta's not happy with Pepe anyway. And he probably thought, yo, like, I'm giving you this chance now, and you fucked it. So now you're just not playing for me. I don't see any way back in for him now. I honestly don't. I think that Willian will permanently keep him out. And if Arteta remains the manager, Pepe ain't got a future, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because clearly he doesn't fancy him anyway.
No, it's true. And it's kind of ironic as well because like he don't normally throw players under the bus. Like when he was asked about Willian, the whole going over to Salt Bay's restaurant and all that one. Yeah, he was asked about that in his press conference and he just smashed that away quick. It was like, no, we're going to deal with that internally, blah, blah, blah. So I was shocked that he came out and did that. And like you said, he obviously don't fancy him. So now he's gone, yo, I gave you a chance. Yeah. Now you've let me down. Which the reason I thought that wound me up is because we've seen David Luiz rack up more red cards last season for us than he's racked up in his whole career.
Yeah.
Not once has he ever come out and said that about David Luiz. You know, I know it's a different scenario, a tackle or a pullback, a second yellow compared to a headbutt.
But the way he bluntly was just like, yeah, he let the team down and that. That's him firing shots, innit? Clearly, there's more to that, innit?
100%.
There's clearly more to that. And these managers, bro, like they're smarter than you think. Like Arteta doesn't strike me as the impulsive guy that just lost his head and said something. I feel like that was calculated. Do you know what I mean?
Well, this guy makes a great point. It's
exactly
he did the same with Guendouzi.
And where's Guendouzi now?
Guendouzi would walk into this team as our best midfielder, bro. That ain't even a joke.
But now we can't get a game, bro. So you know what I'm saying?
It's mad. And I don't know if you see at the end of the game, obviously Tierney and Xhaka and Bellerin were talking to the guy who Pepe headbutted. And Tierney was obviously fuming that Xhaka was talking to him, innit?
Yeah.
They were standing there and he's put his up. So Tierney's gone up and started all that one. And Xhaka's pushed him away. Yeah. And then the number 2, the assistants, dragged Tierney away. I'm starting to think, like, when you've got this Guendouzi situation, you've got Ozil sitting at home tweeting like non-stop throughout the games. You've now got Pepe, who looks like he is done. You've got Lacazette, who just looks like he can't be asked. Aubameyang looks disinterested. Do you think that this could go down the route of like just downing tools now? Do you think that could be a thing?
Possibly, because it looks like there's kind of like a divide in the dressing room. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, bro. It does look like there's a divide, because when I didn't realize that Tierney was actually arguing with one of your players when I saw the video. I didn't realize. I thought he was going after one of the opposition players.
Well, that's what I thought. Do you know what? I watched it back today. Yeah, I see a couple of comments on the clip that somebody put out, and they were like, "Yo, good on Tierney. This Xhaka used to be our captain." I was like, "Right, he's having a go at Xhaka," because I didn't clock it, innit?
Yeah, me neither.
And he was actually having a go at Xhaka.
Yep.
I was like, wow.
I had no idea. When I saw that, I thought someone was winding him up. But, bruv, when I realized that, now I realize it's one of your own players. I honestly think, there's something big going on here, bro. I'm not even going to lie. I think that there's probably 2 little factions in the dressing room. That, I mean, some of probably Guendouzi's mates, Ozil's mates. Do you know what I mean? And
that's the thing. It spreads, mate. It spreads like mold real quick, bruv. As soon as there's 2 or 3 that don't want to have it, all of a sudden they start putting it in somebody else's ear. You know, Mesut Ozil's the biggest troll going on social media. Like, let's be real. When the match day's on, let's go, Yar Gunners, Yar. Like,
he's always going. He's always doing it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But
hey, did you see his tweets with Piers Morgan? Jesus Christ! Did you see it?
No. What happened?
So he put something like "Let's go," and Piers Morgan quote tweeted him and said, "Yeah, I wish you would," or saying, "Yeah, for the good of Arsenal and the good of you." He quote tweeted him back, Ozil, yeah? This is how much of a banter club we are. He quote tweeted Piers Morgan back and said, "Is this you or have you been hacked?" Your phone been hacked, he said.
Oh, bruv, hey, Ozil's amazing for that. Oh, bro.
That was shots though. But
that's
Morgan
amazing. Man said, bruv, if man actually know, how sick a clapback that is, like, you have to understand what Piers Morgan's about, bruv. That's amazing.
Do you know what? He come back at him though. Like, he didn't quote to him, but he put a separate tweet out and tagged him. Piers Morgan saying, "If only you was as good in training or something as you are at trolling on the internet or saying you might actually get picked for a game." Like blah blah blah. Well, yeah, you're done out here, bro. He's fucked you over.
Yeah, Ozil's pammed you, innit?
Like, he walked straight into it though. It's like, come on, you've literally walked straight into it. But this is the thing. This is all we've got going for us now. We've got footballers that want to ruin people on Twitter. We had Aubameyang do it with Cruz the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? And like, it's
pammed Cruz as well.
Like, you know, our 2 highest paid players. One sec. Let me turn my Mac on, bro. It's about to die. My battery charge. Have I done it? It's saying it's dying and it's plugged in, bro. What's going on here? What's this all about? Hang on. What is this doing, bro? Ah, there we go. Sorry. But yeah, this is where we're at. Our two highest paid players are trolls on the internet. Yeah. And one of them can't get a game, and the other one's been poor since he signed a new deal. It's just embarrassing. And then if you add in as well the fact that David Luiz was punching up Danny Ceballos in training the other day.
But that's what tells you there's something wrong in it. And you know what it is, yeah? You see in football, yeah, when things start to get leaked from the changing room, there's no smoke without fire, bro. Because when teams are winning, these things never come out.
Yeah.
So you have to think that obviously you can't believe everything word for word. But if someone's saying something happened, innit? You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. I remember when they were saying there was like a dressing room bust up at United with Bruno and Maguire, I think, and Matic at half time. And obviously Bruno came out and said it was nonsense. But bruv, he got subbed off then, like when it happened at half time. Do you know what I'm saying? So you know that it did happen, bro. Yeah. And this is what's going on, bro. When players are happy with the performances, happy with the results, these things simply do not happen, bruv.
No, it's true, man. It's true. There's something not quite right at this football club. And like, you know, I've seen people say that we shouldn't get rid of the manager and we should keep the man, or we should get this. But I don't want him. You know that. Everyone knows that. I don't want the guy, mate. I'd sack him now. You know, I think sack him now. There's plenty of time to salvage the season. And it's quite clear that the players don't look like they're enjoying their football. Yeah. You know, it's like it's a chore. You know, the only one yesterday for me that showed any ounce of passion in his body was Kieran Tierney, bruv. Yeah. Literally. Like, and I said this on the player ratings I did earlier. The kid's 23 years old. He's the most decorated player after David Luiz at our football club. He's won more than all of them losers put together, and he's 23. Yeah. And he gets it. Yeah. He's like, yo, you play acted a little bit and helped get my man sent off. You wound him up. Yes, he shouldn't have snapped. And he was pissed off that Granit Xhaka was standing there laughing and joking with him. He's grown up at Celtic, bruv. Yeah. Albeit it's a shit league. Yeah.
But he's winning every week, winning every season. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So the guy's a winner. And even there, like, even though they win games, they have to fight for their W's, bro. It's a physical league. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, he doesn't want to see man talking to the ops, and I don't blame him, bro. That's what you should be having in the dressing room.
It's true, man. It's true. Mate, and then like I said, when the manager's coming out, Hector Bellerin, I want to read this quote out real quick to you before we move on to the other games, I want to read this. Is mad, bruv. I can't believe he said this, I want to get your thoughts. I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm just going to read one little bit, He did a little interview after the game where it's there we go. Right, listen to this. Sometimes we made the right decision, sometimes we didn't. But that's why football is so beautiful and so unpredictable at the same time. This is the killer. If every time there was a striker that is one-on-one against a goalkeeper and scored, it would be boring. Okay. So if Aubameyang's being fed through on goal, every single chance he gets one-on-one, he scores, would that be boring then?
Well, not for Arsenal fans, it wouldn't.
Do you know what I'm saying? Then, bro, this guy's mentality is in the gutter, but that's the mentality that's rife at our football club.
They're just making excuses, isn't it? That's what their men are on. Hella excuses, bro.
Yeah, you've got him coming out saying that. Man said that Alexis Sanchez wanted to win, and sometimes it was too much.
His attitude's not correct, bro. He's not all there. You know what I mean? He's not all there, bro. I don't understand him. No, I don't understand him. What does he play for? Like, what does he actually play for? Because he don't play to win. You know what I'm saying? And obviously football's not his main priority. So I don't know, but then again, your manager's picking him, innit? That's the same at my club. Like, as much as certain players piss me off at my club, the manager's picking them, bro. So I can't really be too mad at the players, bro. Like, it comes a time where I have to look at the manager.
No, it's true. Let's come on to your manager. Obviously, you stunk out the place again at the weekend.
Fully.
It was painful, mate. I can't lie. Yeah, it was painful. Do you know what? It's not as painful as watching my own team, obviously, because you've got more of an invested interest in it. But, bro, I can't lie. I actually feel sorry for you lot, and I know what you lot are feeling because I'm feeling it about Arsenal, innit? Yeah. But it was funny. Your watch along, like I said, it had me in stitches, bruv. Yeah. When Saeed's sitting there going that way, what did he say? It was a world class pass or something?
Killer pass, innit?
That's it. A killer pass. Bruv, a killer pass. Yeah, I was wetting myself. Then when you got the penalty, I put in the chat. I said, man's gonna miss the penalty. He's gonna miss, and Saeed's gonna have to leave your stream, bro. Yeah, and he literally walked off camera when he missed, didn't it? Yeah,
he did. But then he realized there was a retake.
What did you make of it overall? Because Bruno was shocking in that game. I can't lie, bro.
He was so bad. But you know what it is, yeah? The media and these spreadsheet guys, yeah, like what they like to do is they like to manipulate stats in it to make players look good, innit? Or they only release stats that look favorable for players. Like that was one of Bruno's worst performances for us. But then at the end of the game, Scholes is saying, Bruno to the rescue, yeah, even though he missed the first penalty, got a retake. It gave away a penalty that wasn't given as well and was absolutely shocking. Then he's saying, 6 chances created and all these other favorable stats. But bruv, when you understand your chances created just means a pass before the last shot. If I pass you the ball and you shoot from 30 yards, it goes down as a chance created. Yeah. If I take a corner and I put it into the box, do you know what I'm saying? And you get on the end of the cross, but you don't score, it goes down as a chance created. Do you know what I mean? Like these stats are so misleading, yeah? It's unbelievable, bro. And this is the thing, bro. The game as a whole was trash. The team as a whole didn't create a lot. Do you know what I mean? But no, I'm saying he was probably the worst out of a bunch of very, very poor decisions, bro. So it's just one of them ones where we were extremely fortunate. And it's decisions like that, literally the difference between Ollie keeping his job or not keeping his job, bruv. Because if I count how many times, yeah, that we haven't been the better team, yeah, and we've just managed to get a penalty. Same with the Brighton game. Like, there's too many games, bro. Like, he's only won. That
game was a joke. You got the penalty after the full time.
This guy has only won 8 games, yeah? 8 games without a penalty. 8 games, bro. In 2 years, bro. In 2 years.
What in 2 years?
8 games, bro. That's the stat. Bruno Fernandes has scored more penalties for Man United than Dennis Irwin, bro. And Dennis Irwin was at Man United for 6.5 years on pens, and Bruno's already scored more pens than him.
That's mad.
Like, bro, like, and even last season, yeah, before Bruno came in, Rashford scored like 11 pens or something like that. Like, we've been, bruv, I think we got 19 penalties in the season, in the league last season.
How many pens has he scored, Bruno?
I don't know, like double figures pens. I think like, I want to say like 16 or something. I don't know. Someone will know in there.
That's mad, bro. He's only won 8 games where you've not had a penalty in it.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That is unbelievable, mate.
Bro, and look at our home record as well, bro. It's a joke, bro.
Oh,
like, honestly.
Shocking.
Like,
record.
All of our goals at Old Trafford, bar one, have been penalties.
This is a good comment. Big up my boy Nee, one of my members. See, I never thought I'd be a fan of Rants, but over time, he's grown on me. Rants hits the nail on the head. Bellerin is not at all there. He's crap. Here you go. See, you're growing on people, bro.
Bro, at the end of the day, yeah, it's because yeah, I'm just unapologetically myself, and I'm so blunt with my analysis. You know them one. There's loads of people that like to pander to people and say things nicely and that, but I just don't see the point in it. You know them ones. Like, I just don't see the point in it, bro. Either it is or it isn't, innit? It doesn't matter how you say it, bro. People get too hung up on how you say things, innit, instead of listening to the message, bro. People are just way too sensitive these days, bro. Bag of snowflakes.
Yep. True, man.
That's just what it was. It doesn't matter how it's said. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I got DM'd by someone, yeah, saying, like, Lee Gunner was says like you were abusing the manager or something, like, and he wants the manager out. And I said, so what? That's his opinion. You know the man.
No, do you know what it was? Somebody clipped me, right? Maitland-Niles yesterday, was warming up to come on. Arteta's putting his arm around him. This is in the 92nd minute, by the way, right?
Yeah, okay.
So I was like, yo, look at Arteta. I said, look at him. I said, look, he's giving words of wisdom to Maitland-Niles, telling him to come on for 3 minutes in stoppage time. I said, if I was Niles, I'd tell him to go suck his mum.
Yeah, straight.
Yeah,
and then
somebody's clipped that and then put it out. Go, no, look at Lee. You said, get over yourselves, man. Yeah,
like the guy messaged me saying how you told Arteta to suck his mum, and I said, bruv, even if he did, he's allowed to say that, bro. I'm like, bro, football fans get pissed off, bro. I've said well worse, bro.
These people have never been to a game in their life, because if they had, they'd hear worse than that at a football match, mate. Trust me,
bro. But this is it. Yeah, I've heard well worse at a football match. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I think people get too sensitive these days, man. Do you know what I mean? And it's it's the way the world's going, isn't it? Like, you're not allowed to say anything, man. You always have to think about other people's feelings and that. I don't think about other people's feelings when I say things, bro. I don't care. Like,
your opinion.
Bro, but that's my opinion, bro. Listen, if you're always thinking about how other people are going to react when you say things, you'll never speak your mind.
Yep.
You'll never speak your mind, bro. There's too many guys out here that are so worried about being liked or people agreeing with them. They say stuff that they don't even truly believe themselves, bro. I'm not about to be one of them guys.
Exactly. Joe, I've been saying that for ages as well, because a lot of people, they won't say what they think because they don't want to be abused on social media by people. They don't want to upset certain fractions of the fan base. Bro, I couldn't care less. I've got my friends. Yeah. I'm not looking for more friends, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just looking to do what I'm doing, say what I want towards getting the better of this for this football club. Yeah. And that's why, like, when you do your stuff, I watch your stuff, bro. I see what you say. Yeah. And it's for the better of the football club. People out there don't have the bollocks to do or say what we say because they are scared of getting abuse. I ain't scared of it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, bro. And that's what it is, bro. And you see me, yeah, like the players, yeah, that I call out, yeah, and that I don't particularly rate or think they're overrated at my club, they tend to be all the favorites, the fan favorites, because they show passion, they run a lot, do you know what I mean? And they kiss the badge and they say the right things, bro. But ultimately, like, bro, do you know, yeah, the kind of character that you need to be, yeah, to actually speak your mind, yeah, when you know that you're gonna get X, Y, Z backlash, yeah, bruv. The reason why a lot of people ain't saying what I'm saying is because they're too scared, not because they don't agree with me, bro. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? There'll be some people that agree, do you know what I mean, and won't say it publicly, or there'll be others that don't agree, yeah. I mean, others that do agree, yeah, and bruv, they're just not about to say it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I watch so many other channels, yeah, right, where I see people saying exactly what I'm saying, but then what they do is at the end of the sentence they go, but I still want him in. Yeah. Oh, so you've said everything I've said, but then you've dropped that, but I still want to give him a chance. I still want it. Well, you don't then, do you?
I've seen all that as well, but I've seen that with your club and with my club. They'll be like, Ollie does this, but yeah, but I'm Ollie in. I'll be like, bruv, you've just given me 10 reasons why he's not the right man for the job, but then come out and said, yeah, but I'm backing him anyway. These men are cowards, and all they care about, yeah, is being popular, innit?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying I don't care about being popular, bro. Like, I don't have to be popular. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where no one can accuse me, yeah, of lacking integrity or whatever, bro. I always speak my mind, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't jump on what's trending on Twitter. You know what I mean? I don't jump on that.
I said yesterday, yeah. I said when the majority of Arsenal fans go one way, I go the complete opposite. Because the majority of Arsenal fans would have abused the shit out of me last summer if I said get rid of Lucas Torreira. Yeah, this summer, yeah, it's now the norm. It's the fashion. It's the trendy thing. I'll get rid of him. He's shit. Yeah, if I'd said that last year, like I did with Arteta, by the way. Yeah, last year I was abused and I could have swerved when we won the FA Cup and the Community Shield. I didn't. I stuck to what I believe in. Yeah, and he ain't the man. And you've done that with Man United with Ollie. What I think the difference between the two managers is, yeah, is when your manager's on the cusp of being sacked, yeah, he somehow just plucks a result. I mean, like at the weekend, if you hadn't won that game, there'd be a lot of people moaning, a lot more people that come out the woodwork, yeah. Yeah. Like, you know, when you won the other week, who did you play the other week? And you sneaked it out the bag. Everton. That's it, Everton. Yeah. And it's like you've put back-to-back league wins now. He's just bought himself another month.
Yeah, but you know what it is, though? What people don't understand is Manchester United have never struggled against the big teams. Not even under David Moyes, bro. Do you know what I mean? David Moyes, Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, they all had as good as, if not better, results against the top six than Ollie. So what Ollie's doing isn't new. These Manchester United players, yeah, get up for the big games. They always have, innit? And also, because Ollie finds it easier to play against teams, yeah, that actually want to have the ball and want to attack us, the teams that we're supposed to beat are the ones that we should really be judging him on. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we should be judging him on. Shouldn't be judging him on his results against the big teams, because the results for this club against the big teams have always been good. Where we're slacking is against the teams that let us have the ball. The onus is on us to break them down. We can't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't even think that Ollie sneaks it out. I just think that they're expecting him to lose games that traditionally we don't lose anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's true, man. That's true.
And that's just all it is, bro. We need to be judging him on the other games. This Southampton game coming up is going to be a hard game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like them kind of games, we need to be judging him on your Southamptons, your Brightons. Do you know what I mean? Your West Broms, all of these, because these are the teams that he'll drop points to.
Yeah. Do you think you just let me just quickly read this comment out, and then I want to ask you about the Southampton manager. Yeah. Big up Vibab for your donation, mate. Big up everyone in the chat as well. There's nearly 1,000 people watching this. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and also Rance's channel link is in the title. Press the @ in the title. It takes you straight to his channel. You can still watch the video while you do it, and just hit subscribe on his channel as well. You're en route to 55k now. Moving, man. So
yeah, moving, bro.
It says, do you think the board will sack Arteta after building him up as the next best thing? He said, if we lose to Wolves and Spurs, we're about 15th, 16th. The problem they've got is if we are in that position, for example, they've built him up so highly as the next up and coming manager that if they sack him, they can't blag us with the trust the process bollocks on the next manager. Yeah. So they won't sack him, which would be to the detriment of the football club.
I don't think they're gonna sack him anyway, for the simple fact that, bro, like from the way he's moving, I feel like he's had assurances that he's gonna get a certain amount of time, bro. Unless the fans turn on him and put unbearable amount of pressure on the board to sack him, I think that he's gonna be given time to work.
The problem we've got is our run of fixtures is mad, and I've put a time scale on it, bruv. By Boxing Day, when we get hammered by Chelsea, everyone will come out and say it's ruined our Christmas. He's got to go. Yeah, 100%. I can see it a mile off. Bruv. We got Southampton, we got Tottenham, we got Wolves, we got Everton, we got Burnley. You know, we can't even break down Leeds, mate, let alone the rest of them. But let me ask you about the Southampton manager. Obviously, you mentioned you got Southampton coming up. He's actually done really well to turn it around after that 9-0 hammering, isn't he?
Ralph has done the thing, bruv. But you know what? Trust the process, innit? That's all it was, bro. And he's proven, and he'll be at a top club very soon. I think they'll lose him at the end of the season.
Would you take him at United?
Yeah, but not ahead of Poch. But I would. He's destined for the top level in football, bro. Do you know what I mean? What he's doing, what Poch did there, those things are way more impressive to me than what Lampard's doing at Chelsea after spending 200 and odd million. Do you know what I mean? Like what he's doing at Southampton is different, bro. And also, it shows he's got full belief in the players, because after getting pammed like 9-0, bruv, you could easily lose a dressing room after a game like that. You know what I mean?
He could have lost his job. How many teams would have kept somebody after a 9-0?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he's kept his job, he's kept the dressing room, he's kept them believing, he's kept them playing the same type of football as well. He hasn't compromised his beliefs, and he's a top manager, bro. And Southampton keep churning them out.
I'd take him, bruv. I'd take him. And the reason I take him, you just said
he would be perfect for you lot, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. The reason I take him, you just said something there about he's stuck to his beliefs, right? And this is why Klopp. But the comparisons with Arsenal and Liverpool and Klopp and whatever, Klopp went into Liverpool, and after 2-3 games, you could see an identity. You could see what style of play he wanted to do. And even if they got hammered, he was sticking to that. This manager has come in, and he's flipped and flopped between formations and styles. We don't even know what he's doing. Their manager at Southampton is exactly the same. What he's doing is what Klopp done at Liverpool. He went in, he had an identity, they got hammered 9-0, and he's gone, I don't care. That's my style, bruv. Yeah? We dust ourselves off. It's just one of them bad days. We went down to 10 early.
Bad day at the office, man, put it down to,
Yeah, and I do think if that had happened at a bigger football club, he would have been gone. Like, if that was at a Man United or an Arsenal or a Chelsea, that's curtains, mate. But he's lucky that it was at Southampton, and he could get another crack at it. Mate, he's turned it around so well, man. I mean, Danny Ings is just relentless since he's been there. Yeah, and we've both got them coming up. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about that, man.
I'm worried about Southampton as well. I'm not confident about getting a result at Southampton, especially if he's still got no Pogba. Like, bruv, honestly, I'm not confident about getting a result. I'm not confident at all.
No, same. Absolutely, mate. Like I said, we've got them. We've got Everton. We've got Wolves and Tottenham. They're all good footballing teams, man. And then obviously Chelsea on Boxing Day. Well, they ain't even clicked in yet, and they're still top scorers in the league. And they're still conceded the same amount as us. They're somehow finding that balance. Did you watch the Chelsea game?
No.
No, they weren't great, to be fair. They weren't great. I mean, Newcastle had a couple of chances. St. Maximin, his final ball was a bit better. I think he probably could have set a couple up, maybe even scored himself. But Tammy Abraham bagged the second. It was pretty much game over from that second goal onwards, really. But yeah, man, it's a bit of a mad one. Let me just read this quickly. Thoughts on Bruno? Rants don't fancy him. I actually think he's all right. I actually think he'd walk into our team and actually be decent because we ain't got somebody in that mold for us. Yeah, I can see why you don't have it. Yeah, but for me, I think he's quality. And I think it's everything that we need in our football team. You didn't necessarily need that player.
No,
yeah. Since he's gone there, he has stat padded. There's no question about that. But he's had moments in games where I've just thought, you're fucking brilliant. You're absolutely brilliant. But then this season, for whatever reason, he's looked fucking dog shit, bruv. It's like Alexis Sanchez breaking records everywhere with misplaced passes, bruv. It's a mad...
No, but to be fair, since lockdown, the first one resumed, he hasn't been good since. You know what I mean? It's not even this season. He ended the season shit as well. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. When we came back from lockdown, like Martial was on smoke. He was our best player. Bruno was dog shit. Didn't turn up. Do you know what I'm saying? And then this season, Martial hasn't started off. Do you know what I mean? And Bruno's obviously still scoring pens and that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I think his form's improved a bit since last season, but not massively, bro. Do you know what I mean? And that's not me saying that he's a crap player or nothing, yeah? People just getting their feelings, bro. Because people can't see past their love for a player in terms of how they're playing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Bruno ain't been playing well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And anytime you bring that up, their thing is, oh, he's better than this player. He's better than that player, bro. It is what it is. Like, mate, KDB, De Bruyne's not playing well either. De Bruyne's been playing shit.
Yeah, he's been crap.
Bro, he's been rubbish. He's been rubbish pretty much all season, but no one wants to talk about it. You know what I mean? Like, certain man, when they just got it in their head that, yo, like, this player can't make mistakes and that, bro. Like, it's mad to me. De Bruyne against Tottenham was non-existent, bro.
Yep.
Non-existent, giving the ball away left, right, centre.
He was like nothing. England, though. He didn't look great against England, did he?
He offered nothing, bro. He hasn't been looking good for some time, but these men are allowed to get away with it, bro. Do you know what I mean? And when there's certain other players, they're scapegoating them. That's just how it is, bro. You know what I mean? So
what did you make to Telles?
He's a good player, but I knew that. Do you know what I'm saying? I knew that though, bro. His final ball is very good. He's very positive. I like that. Like, he plays give and goes. He actually wants to get to the byline, innit? Which is weird. You don't see that of Luke Shaw. But another player that was unpopular to criticize in my fan base, and I stuck to it. Do you know what I'm saying? And what years now down the line, I've been calling Luke Shaw out for like nearly 3 years. And guess what now, yeah? We got a new left back. You lot still don't want to admit that Luke Shaw's rubbish here, but the facts are, our manager decided that we needed a new left back. So that tells you that he ain't convinced with him either.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, bro. Like, why did you bring in a 27-year-old Telles or something like that if you were completely happy with Luke Shaw? And this is what I'm saying. So for me, yeah, I was right about Luke Shaw the whole time. The guy's got what, 7 career assists or something like that.
Who, Shaw?
Yeah.
Is that it? 7
in his career, bro. He's got the same amount of assists as he's got years in the Premier League or something like that.
Bruv, check this. I'm seeing as we're going off on some funny stats today, yeah? Harry Kane and Heung-min Son have got more goals and assists this season than Arsenal Football Club.
There you go, bruv.
That's how banter it is. It's mad. Let me ask you this. Big up Jez in the comments. Question to Lee and Rants. What top manager would want to come to Arsenal with the current structure? Good question. Good question. I don't know. Listen, Jose was interviewed. Apparently, he didn't like the structure, so he walks off to Tottenham. Massive mistake. Allegri sat at home doing nothing. Apparently, he was interviewed, but We didn't like the lack of the language barrier.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where Emery's downfall was. He should have got an interpreter, bruv. If he had got one, I don't know. I genuinely
Could have been different because he's doing all right now again.
Yeah, he's lost one game all competitions this season. That was to Barca, bruv. He drew with Madrid at the weekend. He's a manager of VIEIRA. He just drew with the champions. Yeah, it's mad. Like, there's so many managers out there that could improve this team. Yeah, even with the squad of players we've got, he could get a better tune out of them. There's loads of them, but like Jez said, who would come in? I don't know, bruv. Like, we're not going to go down that route of going and hiring a Simeone or an Allegri. We just ain't going to do it, man. We just ain't going to do it, and it's going to be a project constantly, which pisses me off. And like, people constantly, I said this on a stream I did this morning. Like, people sit there and say, "Yeah, but he's won the FA Cup, he's won the Community Shield." Well, on that basis, Di Matteo is the greatest manager to manage in England. Then, yeah. Well, he won the Champions League and the league and the cup inside 26 games. And then 26 games later, Chelsea sacked him.
Yeah.
You know, that's acting like a big club. Yo, you've done the business, but now you're not the right guy to take us forward. See ya.
Yeah.
You've won us a cup, Arteta. Thanks for the memories. Now let's get a proper manager. Like,
and that's one thing I say about Chelsea. Chelsea, yeah, they operate like a big club. You know what I mean? They operate like one. People say, yeah, they're a sacking club. It don't matter. It's never hindered their ability to win trophies. That's the difference. Sacking clubs, yeah, still win trophies. Yeah, I mean, Real Madrid are a sacking club, they still win trophies. Barcelona are a sacking club, they still win trophies. Being a sacking club is nothing, bro. Like, that, it's a statement of intent, bro. Bayern Munich sacked Pep Guardiola. At the end of the day, yeah, sacking clubs are the positive clubs that win things, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, sticking with a manager for the sake of it.
We got fans sitting out there saying we don't want to keep going through managers every year. Why? It works for Chelsea.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing. These men are dumb because you know what it is, yeah? A manager at football club is just like a relationship. What you're gonna stay in this shit relationship that's not working just because, yeah, you don't want to get rid of them, yeah, and get another girl, bruv. Nah, bruv, you keep going through them until you find the right one, bruv. That's what you don't just settle for a relationship that don't work, yeah, because I don't want to be the person that keeps leaving. No, you keep leaving until something fucking the right thing comes, bruv.
Exactly.
You know, like that. Fuck all that, bro.
Then your wifey.
Well, there you go. Man, exactly. Man can't be like, oh yeah, I've tried for 2 years. I wouldn't try and make a relationship work for 2 years. Hell no.
Exactly.
Two years is a long time to be trying to make something work that's not working, bro. You ain't getting that time back.
That's the best analogy I've heard for a long time as well.
Bro, it's the truth.
Lee,
anyone that's going to give 2 years.
That is true, bro. Listen, it's true. At the end of the day, if you're with a chick, yeah, or a guy, whatever takes your fancy, if you're with someone, yeah, and it's not working, it started off great, the honeymoon period's over, and you move in together, then you quickly realize, oh, this ain't really great. It's a little bit not what I thought it was going to be. Are you going to stick around for 2 years in the hope it changes?
No.
Exactly. It's mad. Thoughts on Pogba, Lee? My thoughts on Pogba. I personally think Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the planet. That's just my thoughts. He's not this season. But I do think that when Pogba is on it, which isn't that often in my opinion, I think maybe 2 months, 3 months a year in a season, you'll get top draw Pogba. When he is top draw Pogba, he's the best midfielder in the league, in the world, sorry. Yeah, I think he's quality when he's on it. It's
absolutely. Bruv, I can't disagree with that when he's on it. But my problem is, yeah, I don't think that the reason that he's not on it is down to him not feeling like it. I think it's down to the system that he's played in and him just not being happy. Like, he's just not happy playing there, bro. Like, I've had to watch him be our deepest midfielder for time.
Yeah, he's not a DM, bro. No chance.
He's not a DM, bro. Like, so having to watch Pogba play in that position in a double pivot, do you know what I mean? I'm not surprised he's not happy. People say, oh, well, he does that for France. No, he doesn't. He plays in a similar formation to France. However, yeah, he gets a different level of respect at France, and he also gets a lot more freedom, bruv. Do you know what I mean? When he plays for France, the manager loves him. Do you know what I mean? He gets the respect. He's able to be himself. He's able to spread his wings, bruv. I feel like Oli sucks off Bruno, yeah, and has given Bruno all the freedom to do everything at the expense of Pogba. And not just the expense of Pogba, at the expense of most of our flair players, to be completely honest. Like, the only player that's had complete, like, freedom to be able to go and do whatever they want is Bruno. That's it. Like Martial's goals are drying up. Rashford's impact on games have dried up. Pogba's impact on games have dried up, and everything goes through Bruno now. Do you know what I mean? And that's a tactical thing. That's a tactical thing. So the manager's literally ruining all of our players. Do you know what I mean? So honestly, like, I don't think that him not affecting games as much as we want him to do is down to him specifically, bro, because he doesn't really have a loss of form for his country. He has like maybe one bad game in 5 or 6, you know what I mean? And that's about it. Like, and one bad game in 5 or 6 in the Premier is decent, bro. Do you know what I mean? If you're doing that in the Premier and you're having 5 good games, one game where you're not really on it, bro. Do you know what I mean? How many games in the Premier League, bro? That means you're having about 4 bad games a season.
Yeah.
It's not bad. You know what I mean? So, like, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I think that obviously he's responsible for the mistakes that he makes on the pitch, absolutely. But I think that as a manager, you can protect your players, yeah, by playing them either in the right system or in the right way. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, listen, we've done it for years, mate. We've had, I remember everything used to go through Thierry Henry back in the day. Yeah. And then it got to the point where everyone was getting so fucked off that the ball was going to Henry and he had the say on what happens on the pitch non-stop, that people just got the fucking on with it. Yeah, that was like right towards the end of his Arsenal first time round before he come back for that few games. But Fabregas said it all the time. Everything went through Henry, like, and then as soon as he left, the team evolved. Yeah. Yes, we didn't win much after that, admittedly, but we played with a bit more freedom and it was more exciting, you know. And we've had it with Ozil, we've had it with other players. Now we ain't really got anything. I see a stat earlier. I think Opta tweeted it out. Yeah, that
the Ozil stats one.
No, on Aubameyang yesterday. Yeah, check this, right? The most completed passes yesterday from one of our players to Aubameyang, was 5. Most completed from one player. Who was the player? Leno. Bruv, it's a madness. Pepe didn't get past the ball once by Hector Bellerin the whole game.
That played on the same side of the pitch as him. It's mad,
exactly. Isn't it? The 2 centre-backs passed the ball between each other once in 90 minutes. Just one pass. That's it. You have it. Oh, and that's it. The whole 90, bro. The fuckery levels are mad. Listen, there's over 1,100 people watching this. Hammer the like button. 300 likes. That's a disgrace. You lot are rats. Come on, rat army assemble, and make sure you subscribe to Rants' channel. Click the @ in the title. It takes you straight to the channel. Press subscribe. We'll be back on there on Friday doing the return of this after Europa League, Champions League, and the weekend games coming up. So that'll be decent. However, we might actually be talking about an Arsenal win at some point. But who you got this week?
Huh?
Who you got in the Champions League?
We've got the Turkish lads, Istanbul, Başakşehir or something.
Best, just Istanbul.
Yeah, that's it. We got Istanbul, bruv, and then on Sunday we got Southampton away. So
it's a bit of a matter. Didn't they beat you last time? This team.
Demba Bari, boy.
Nah, Demba Bari, you know, fucking.
Yeah, bruv. Is that Slippy G recap, bruv?
Ain't what's his name? Skirtle. Don't he play for this team?
Skirtle's there, Nasser Chadley as well. They've got a few ex-Premier League players. Yeah, they got Rafael de Silva as well. That was at United. Yeah, man. It's like a retirement home, bruv. Yeah.
It's mad. Do you think you beat them?
We better. We're at home. Do you know what I mean? We better beat them. You know what I mean? And we better beat them convincingly as well on the front foot. I expect us to take the game to them and just spin them. You know what I mean? I don't see why not. I'm saying because we have to go Germany next, and that's not going to be easy.
No, that ain't going to be easy. I know you pumped 5 past Leipzig, but
that was a fake result though. Like, I'm not reading too much into that result, brother. And you know the reason why we beat them is because at halftime their manager said, "You know what? These men are on the ropes," and he brought in another striker and changed the formation. Do you know what I mean? So, and then he got hit on the counter press with Rashford and Bruno when they came on in the second half. That's all it was. But honestly, yeah, man, I don't think that the 5-0 was a reflection of their level or us. It was just a great night at the office. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, do you know, I didn't watch the first half. I watched the second half of that game, and they just fell apart, man. Yeah, as soon as Rashford entered the pitch, that was it. They just fucking fell apart, bruv.
Yeah.
And listen, quality performance from Rashford when he came on. Yeah, that was the same week where he'd sorted out food parcels and all that, wasn't it? It was like it just sorted.
It was.
So that he must have been up here buzzing when he came on the pitch. And
absolutely.
But there you go, man. I want to ask you before we wrap this up. We've done what 50 minutes now. We'll do another 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. But I'd want to ask you. I don't know if you've seen this story, but let me just make sure that's on mute because I ain't going to share this. I ain't getting copyright by sharing this website. But Boris Johnson confirms December plans for football fans to go back to stadiums. Apparently, I've only seen this by people putting it in the comment section, so I googled it. Apparently, up to 4,000 spectators can go to mass gatherings. Yeah. Do you think that's a bit soon? Like after
we're not going back. We're not going back to football, bruv.
That's what I'm thinking, isn't it?
We're not. Like grassroots will come back. We're not going back to football until next season. Don't believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, like I said, yeah, English football fans especially cannot be trusted, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because how much security are you going to need at a game to stop these men going out and getting pissed, yeah, and obeying social distancing rules? It's not going to happen. When a goal scored, you think man's not going to run over to his mates and start fucking celebrating? How are you going to distance these people, bro? And how much staff are you going to need to police all these people, bro? Do you know what I mean? It's not possible.
No, I see on Celtic YouTube channel, I think it was, that they're like you get these little mobile like huts, you know, like when there's a building company doing it and they get a mobile office, yeah, and they just plot it on the building site, yeah. They're Celtic are trialing something. I don't know if it's come into play yet, but basically you walk through it, yeah, and it sprays you with a spray, and then you walk out the other side, and that's you protected now, apparently, yeah. Right. So I'm not sure whether they're going to put these up, but let me just read this out, yeah. He spoke on Question Time in the comments at 3:30 this afternoon, yeah. He said he's doing a COVID winter plan from December the 3rd, yeah. It's going to be a new 3-tiered system we'll put in place, depending on whereabouts you are in the country, depends on how many people can mass gather. He confirmed that tier 1 will be the lowest risk and will allow places to host 4,000 spectators or fill 50% of their capacity, whichever is the lowest. Tier 2 will be allowed to have 2,000 spectators. And then tier 3, obviously, it'd be hardly any. But that's fucked.
Yeah, well, Manchester are fucked anyway then, because them man are always in the highest tier. So, no, I mean, like Old Trafford ain't getting.
What's the tier in London? Are you in high tier in London?
London, everyone's on at the moment. Everyone's on the top tier. Is on like tier 4 or something, complete lockdown. But they're saying that from the second they're gonna bring it down to tier 3 or tier and also tier 3 depends on what area you're in. So like tier 3 in London, yeah, gyms are open, but tier 3 in like Manny, the gyms aren't open. Do you see what I mean? Yeah. So it depends on the level of infection, yeah, like what tier 3 actually means for you. Do you see what I mean? So it's like if it's tier 3 in London compared to tier 3 in Manny, the chances are, yeah, that 400 spectators in Old Trafford. What's the point?
It's not going to be the same, is it? Let's be honest here. If you've got 4,000 fans in a 70-odd thousand stadium, like, you know, and you're all spread out socially distancing,
it's going to sound empty anyway.
You might as well just stay at home, innit? Let's be real.
Bruv. And Old Trafford's freezing, especially when you ain't got all the people huddled in as well. Man, you're just in there, yeah? 4,000 of you just in there, bruv,
yeah,
freezing.
It's warm, innit? Yeah, it's warm. Yeah.
Bruv, horrible, bruv. Like, honestly, it's pointless. I think they're just thinking about the money from the gate receipts, but the money they're going to have to spend on policing and security, they're going to spend the money they make anyway. Because I think that they have to pay the local police for the security on match days, I swear.
Yeah. They need, yeah. See, it's the same on like every away trip, yeah. So they'll have the liaison officer will go on the away trip, and they take their own police with them as well.
Right.
Like their Arsenal related like police officers, yeah. So they take them on away trips, yeah. So then they can spot the ones that are banned. I'm assuming every club does that, because some of these people will get tickets off pals and stuff, and they're banned. They're on the banned list, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what. But do you know what? They're clever though, yeah, because they go as plain clothes, isn't it? Yeah. and then they're standing next to you, like then all of a sudden they could cuff you up, innit? Like, yeah, you're banned, bruv. You don't even know he's a copper, bro. Like, man's cuffing you up, going, yeah, you're on the banned list, bro. Or they'll go and tell another copper, yo, he's banned, and I'm a police officer, I work for Arsenal. Bro, it's mad. That'd be dead. I can't lie. 4,000. It's too little people. I think it's too soon to be doing that anyway. Like, how can we? Well, I'm not. I say we're in a lockdown. We're not really in a lockdown in Spain. Like, bars and restaurants are open, bruv. Yeah, but they're only open till 6.
Yeah, you're just on a curfew. That's calm.
Yeah, they knocked it down. The curfew was 11 p.m. We had to be home. Yeah,
that's early for Spain, bruv. People don't leave their house till 11.
Yeah,
and even then, that's early. They leave at like 1.
Yeah, mate, bro, everyone has dinner at half 10, 11 o'clock here. Yeah, the kids are running around like little fuckers at 10 o'clock when you're trying to eat your food now. Yeah, but they knocked that down until 6 p.m. and now everyone has to be home by 10. Yeah, but yeah, it's mad. I think it's too soon. If you're going to put people into a lockdown and then what, in 2 weeks from now, 4,000 people can gather.
It's mad, isn't it?
That makes no sense to me. Man said it's just going to be executive boxes. Well, that kind of makes a bit more sense. But again, what's the fucking point? You're just basically going for an expensive dinner for shit food. Bro, fish and chips at the Emirates is fucking 16 quid.
It's true, yeah. You man put them £11 burgers and that. You man are on it, bro.
Yeah, it tastes like rock.
Bro, I don't eat at Old Trafford anyway, bro. Man, I got a Caribbean like truck at the top of Sir Matt Busby Way, bruv. And I go in there, eat my Caribbean food there, get my rice and peas, and I go into Old Trafford. I don't spend a penny, bruv. I'm not eating that food, bruv.
No, mate, the food at the Emirates disgusting. Luckily, like you said, there's Mr. Chuck's is opposite the Emirates, isn't it? That's nice food.
Yeah. There's a Caribbean shop on the corner as well, isn't it? By the roundabout. Yeah,
right next to the cafe. That cafe's
nice,
man.
Yeah,
the little Wonder Cafe, that's decent. And then obviously all the food vans along the way. But yeah, it's mad. It's mad. But let me just rifle through a couple of comments. We'll wrap this up, bro. Appreciate you coming on again.
Come on, bro.
And let's see if there's anything interesting we can see. Big up everybody. Thoughts on Martial. We'll end on that. I rate him, and I think he can be top 3 player in the world. Genuinely.
Did you see
rated him for
Deschamps's comments on him?
Nah.
Deschamps come out and he said, listen, the kid's unlucky, innit? He said that he ran Portugal rugged and he was just very unlucky. He was like, it was fine margins, innit? He didn't get his goals. And he was like, listen, I've seen a massive improvement for him. You know what I mean? And he's got a big future, like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's Deschamps. And Deschamps don't like attacking players like that. Deschamps known as a proper negative manager.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But Deschamps has been very impressed by Martial and he's picking him now. Before he wasn't picking him. So if Deschamps saying that, I don't really care what a lot of these men are saying, bro. You know, that's like that. But
that's the thing, isn't it? If you back a player and you rate a player, yeah, it doesn't stop. Like, say you rate Martial, for example, and everyone else don't rate him. It doesn't stop you rating him still, innit? Like, you know, it's like if you don't rate Ollie, it doesn't stop people who do rate him from still rating him. I don't get why people get so aggy about it, bro. Like, it's mad.
Bro, but this is it, bro. I rate who I rate, yeah, and I don't rate who I don't rate. But, bro, I'm not gonna get onto you because you rate someone. It's not that deep. You know what I'm saying? I might have banter with you in that, but I'm not gonna say, oh, right, like you don't know football because you rate this one player. Maybe you just like this player for a reason that's not football related. I don't know, but I like all my players for football related reasons. That's all, innit? I don't care about passion. I don't care about sliding on the knees. I don't care about any of that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man just cares about football, innit? And Martial is a very good footballer. He's not in a good form at the moment, but he's not playing badly. His overall game is actually still good. His link play is still good. He's dribbling well. He's holding the ball. He's just not finishing his dinner at the moment. But that's just more down to, I think that's more down to form than confidence because he still looks confident. So I'm not really worried. I'm not really worried long term about Martial. I think he's a top player. Again, I just think he's not being helped with how he's being played, bro. Like, systems are there to get the best out of players, innit? And the current system we play, I don't think that it favors anyone but Bruno. I think he's the only player that really enjoys playing in this system, bro, because he gets freedom to do what he wants. Everyone else looks miserable.
Yes, same at Arsenal, mate. Everyone looks like they just really ain't enjoying it. And on that bombshell, we'll leave it there. Do subscribe to Rants' channel. The link is in the title. Click on the @ takes you straight there. Man says new to the channel, why are you in Spain? I live here, bruv. That dead England country with that dead weather. It's 24 degrees today, man. I'm going for a walk to the shop in a minute, bruv.
You're loving it. How's it 24 degrees in November? No, November. Wow.
Yeah, bruv. Do you know what? It's about 50 minutes away, 45 minutes away from where Morocco is, yeah? So like,
okay, that's why, yeah.
Yeah, you get the boat straight to Morocco, bruv. Yeah, so yeah, it's southern, bruv. Do you know what?
Man.
My friend lives here, yeah, which is why I moved to this particular part. Yeah, and a couple of Christmas days ago, they were having a barbecue on the beach, bruv. 26 degrees, Christmas Day. Yeah, it's like, I can't be getting cold weather. Skinny for cold weather,
bruv. Listen, bro, you know the amount of people after this lockdown, yeah, that are probably going to think about relocating. I swear down, bro.
Mate, two of my flights have been cancelled. Yeah, my flight back on the 4th of December got cancelled, so I renewed it for the 11th, and that's been cancelled now. So I might not even make it back for Christmas, bruv.
Mad thing.
Yeah, it's crazy, but we'll see what happens. But listen, man, have a good week. We'll catch up again. We'll speak anyway, but I'll be on your channel on Friday, so make sure everyone is subscribed. Go and do it right now. Link in the title. Make sure you hit the like on this video and subscribe to me as well. We're out of here, man. Later.